Welcome everybody. Let's take a look at the market. We'll look at the weekly, the daily, and intraday charts today to see where the trade of the days are. So let's get started here on the weekly chart. New week, little tiny candlestick just getting started right here. Let me stretch this out a little bit here. 5169 area is going to be some resistance right there. There's also the 50-day moving average when we get to the daily chart. I'll show you that. I think it's currently at 5167. So this number right in this area should be some resistance. Right now today we're finishing somewhere around 48. So here on the June contracts for the futures, yeah, I could see it getting up to that. I could see it bouncing, maybe even get a little above it. We'll see if the 50-day acts as rejection. I think it probably will, but you can see there's a pause going on here in the market. Now, is this thing going to bounce real hard and take off? Could do it, but probably not. Could do that, but probably not. It's probably going to get up here, run out of gas, somewhere up in here, maybe, who knows, somewhere in this area. It's going to run out of gas and then start tipping over. And I think we'll get down to this 4937 number, maybe even down to 4900. Somewhere in late May, kind of middle June area, okay? But we do have to pay attention to this thing. If it really would have bounced hard and this was the low, that's possible. Though I think that's, probably the least likely scenario. I don't think this is done. Just looking at the way these cycles normally go. I think we're kind of in this area. See this right here? Kind of in that area. All right. Maybe like right here in this area. Maybe like kind of like this. Here and then reject. It may do that. I'm just kind of looking over here. See how it did it right here? Paused, the market paused. Almost exactly the same. Pause in the market and then down. Okay, so that's the daily chart. There are the dates. June 16th still feels like a pretty good spot to me. Okay, let's look at the daily chart. All right, so here we are on the daily chart, and today's range was kind of a small day, 35.5. And here's that 50-day moving average I was talking about, which at the moment is 5165, sorry, which on the weekly it's 5169. So these are really very much in alignment with one another as far as resistance. So we'll see if this 50-day acts as resistance. MACD here on the daily is at 63. Not super high, but kind of getting elevated here. Getting a little elevated. We've seen as high as 73. This one was 67. Of course, that was a completely different behavior in the market. This was just print money and go long. Okay, different behavior in the market, so kind of hard to use these back here as reference points, but nevertheless. So this 63 is a little bit elevated. We'll see. It may come a little bit higher up here and then begin to fail. This is trying to cross over on the MACD, so keep an eye on this. If it breaks really hard above this 50, starts getting way up towards just 52.67, ooh, that would be a behavior change in the market. Like that would be, this is a major resistance point. We'd have to really watch that. Okay. So there are the dates, May 8th, which is 9 calendar days away. I do think there's a possibility to see some market degradation going into this date. Okay. All right, and as far as support goes, whoops, sorry, smacking things around here. Smacking things around, hitting the microphone. See this lower wick right here came down to 49.70. I could see this 49.36 happening. Below that is 48.72. Not sure it'll get there. There is a little bit of something like right in this area. This is 49.01, so there's a little bit of support right here, these three candlesticks. This one is like three or four of them right here, kind of close. This one's 48.89, this one's 48.93, then 48.98, and 4900 or 4901. So these group of candlesticks kind of support in that area. Not super strong, but it's kind of there. I see low 4900s to high 4800s probably happening. So something in this area is going to happen. Most likely. Okay. Okay, let's look at the trades of the day on the intraday charts. All right, so here on the 15-minute chart, we'll look at this one first, then we'll switch over to the 5-minute chart to see if there's anything going on over there. But look at this right near the end of the day. 2:15. Of course, if you remember, then you saw that there was a cycle low at 2 o'clock, which is very common, and which the run going into the cycle low started at 12:45. Look at this monster pullback all the way down to here to 51.20. And then we got a Gibbs Plus indicator, and it rallied all the way back up to 51.50 area. Super nice trade right there. So you got the cycle low on the hourly chart that the members can see to help you make this trade from way up here as we come into the cycle low all the way down here. And then you got the Gibbs Plus indicator helping you to make the trade good to go long. Super nice. I mean, look at this. It's just a great, my goodness. From 50 down to 20. 30 points. Might be kind of tough to stay all the way down to the 20, but let's say 25. Right? That's 25 points that way. And then from here, probably have to wait till you get up in this area to really take the trade. So let's call it 30. Probably 30 is okay. And 45 probably is realistic. That's another 15 points. So you got 25 here and 15 there for a total of 40 points just here in the late afternoon. Pretty easy 40-point trade right here. Super nice. This one, which happened early in the morning, was actually not bad. This was at 4:30, and then 15 minutes later it bottomed. Nice run. Super nice. And that ran probably about, I don't know, I'm going to say 51.37-ish, all the way up to 45. So about 8 points right here. Really nice. Easy trade, London session going on here. Just nice, easy trade. Just take the trade, chill out, let it, if you're up at that hour, you make some nice money right here. Let's see if there's anything on the 5-minute chart. So there was a trade here at 11:35 that really wasn't too bad. You had to kind of wait for it, but you got 11:35. There was a little dip, it bounced, and then of course we had the 2 o'clock cycle low and it just gave it up. So this trade really wasn't that bad to go short right here. It was only a few points right here, but I think if you would have been just patient, knowing it's gonna work its way into the 2 o'clock cycle low, this was a pretty good trade. Now this one over here is actually really good. This was an excellent trade. Look at this. Happened at 10:30. Literally 5 minutes later, it bottomed. You take the trade over here at 10:40, maybe halfway up this candlestick. You're looking at about 51.40 area. It's probably could be a pretty solid entry. And all the way up. Starts running out of gas here. Right around 46. Good 6 points. Nice. For as tight as today was, that's not bad. So there was opportunity here. There was two big opportunities on the 15-minute chart. And then there was at least one good opportunity right here on the 5-minute chart. Super nice. I think we'll continue to see opportunities in the S&P 500 and gold. Gold was another big day. Lots of movement in gold, man. My goodness. Huge movements in gold. The hourly cycles on gold look like they're still working pretty good here. So there was opportunities there today for sure. Right, so if you want to become a member, that's awesome. There's a discord.com link in the description right below this video. So make sure you read the instructions very carefully. Then click on the discord.com link. It's going to bring you over here to get a server. Then click on server shop. It's going to bring you to this page right here. $7.99. I mean, if you've been watching my videos, you see how much money I'm making on the days that I am trading and taking positions, right? So this is an amazing value. Down here is the streaming charts. When you join, just click on this down here. You're going to get all three streaming charts, intraday charts here, 5-minute, 15-minute, 1 hour. Okay, there's also streaming charts for gold. So when you join, just hit me up in the member chat and say, hey, get us, where's the link for gold? And I'll give you that link. Now, whenever that Get Us Plus indicator that we looked at today in the intraday charts for the trades of the day, whenever that shows a trade, it sends an alert to this channel right here, S&P 500 alert. So these are linked. Okay, really nice. And gold's the same way. So you might want to right click on these channels, whichever ones you want to watch, and turn notifications on. Now, the end of each day, I put premium symbols in this channel. I think today I saw in there was wheat for futures. The VIX was in there. October VIX was actually in there. And there's optional stocks in there. There's industries. Quite a few industries showed up today in there. And there's some shorts in there too as well. So a lot of good symbols in there. You want to check it out. Okay, the Get Us Only post. This is where I put this video. So every night, Monday through Thursday, I put videos up. So the members can come right into this channel and just watch it right there if you want to, or I'll take it to YouTube, which either way is fine. I also put in here every night when the nightly email goes out. And speaking of the nightly email, you can put your email address here when you join, put it inside this emails only channel, and then I'll put you on the nightly email. You'll get a daily chart of the S&P 500, which has the daily cycles on there. It has support and resistance lines on there. And I usually give us a few sentences of what I think the market's going to do. So really nice email every night. So one of the members asked me for the weekly chart to attach to the email. So I haven't got to that yet. For now, I'm going to stick it in the Get Us Only post channel. So if you want the weekly chart, just go to the Get Us Only post channel. You'll get it in there. Okay. Solar activity. Yep, I do keep track of that. I actually forecasted several earthquakes recently, and pretty accurate forecast. And I think we're due a really big earthquake coming up here very soon, probably in the next week, maybe 2 at the most. And I keep track of this for various reasons, not just forecasting earthquakes, but it impacts the world and it actually impacts the market as well. Strange, but true. S&P 500 and member chat, this is where we do all of our chat. So these two channels, a lot of the chat happens here. Okay, so just think about this. Everything in this rectangle, everything in here. The streaming charts for the S&P 500, the streaming charts for gold, the alerts that go with it, the premium symbols, the daily videos Monday through Thursday, the nightly emails Monday through Thursday. Okay. Me keeping track of cool solar activity, all that. $7.99 a month. Okay. If you're patient, you're going to make back the membership money. It shocks me how many people hold $8 tight in their hand like a fist and not let go of $8 when they could be making, probably most people, if they're patient, are going to make more than $8 a month trading. Okay. So the membership really is what my point I'm trying to make is probably going to pay for itself. Let's talk about the rules. We got to know the rules, because if you don't follow the rules and you break the rules, then I got to get in your face about it, and that's going to be your fault because you didn't read the rules. Make sure you read the rules, okay, guys and gals? And here's a disclaimer that I'm not a financial advisor. Everything on this server, all the videos I do, Everything is posted on a server, whether it's me or anybody else, is strictly educational purposes only. I do not give financial advice. Okay, you are responsible for your own trades. That's the way it's got to be. But I do think the service will help you tremendously if you're a patient. And here is the refund rules. Make sure you understand what those are. Also, the rules about being respectful on the server. Be nice to other people. No foul language. No nasty links. No trying to post dirty stuff. That isn't going to work here. Okay, if you do that, I'm going to confront you. I'm going to delete your content. If it gets bad, I'm going to kick you. If it gets really bad, you're going to get banned, all right? So don't do that. Okay. And like I said, make sure you read the refund rules, all right? All right, I think that pretty much covers it. It was kind of a small range day, but there was still plenty of opportunity to make good money today in the marketplace. So both in the S&P 500 and gold. A really, really nice day. Happy trading, everybody. God bless everybody. Talk to you all real soon again next time.